Hello, and welcome to episode number 15, probably, or 14, probably 15, of gardening series videos. A thing I'm gonna say, I don't know what I'm supposed to call this every time I make an introduction to the video, except for hello and welcome to gardening, but that sounds weird, so I need to think of something better. Maybe I'll just ask ChatGPT. But anyways, the previous video, I think, was transplanting the pencil cactus. So this is an update video in between now and the next video. But I don't know what the next video will be yet, but it'll be something important, I'm sure. The first thing to get into is that I've started moving dirt from the mound on top to the cardboard area because I've got onion seedlings germinating in my bedroom in seed starting cells under a grow light that are going to be transplanted here. They're hopefully going to do well. Also, this sunflower, someone stepped on it. I don't know if I said that in my last video, but it got stepped on by someone and it's not doing very well, but I covered it with some compost, so I hope that helps. There's topsoil and compost mix in here. Then the next thing is that I have to pull out one of the radishes growing here because it started splitting open, and when it splits open you have to pull it out or else it'll go bad and get bitter or get soggy inside. This one here is also splitting, so I'll see there's cracks in the stem, so I have to pull that one out too. Then when I'm pulling out, the rest of them kind of fall over because they need each other for support. It's not it's not as big as it's supposed to be, but it's better than letting it go bad. And I hope the rest of them get consistent watering until they're ready to harvest, because what causes it is inconsistent watering. So the outside of the stem, outside of the bulb, it gets dry because it went too long without water. Then the inside suddenly gets a lot of water and it starts growing and the outside cracks open. Okay, here, one of the dill plants that was here died. I don't know why, but I took it out. The rest of them are doing beautifully. These two lettuces here are also probably coming close to whenever they have to be harvested, but I don't know how big lettuce is supposed to be when you harvest it because I don't really eat lettuce that often. But I love seeing my plants grow, and I love the very bright green shade of green that the leaves are. Same with these here. This one is doing amazing. This one is doing the worst, but they're all still doing great. And I think that these two are the ones that are a different kind than these two, because two of these are not the same as the other two. But I don't remember which was which when I transplanted them. Also, I tried to add some compost here, but it kind of just went on top of the leaves of the onions. And so my idea is that I'm only going to add compost after harvesting the plant that was there. So I put compost after and then new seeds on top of that. Next, I don't know why the tips of these leaves are yellowing, but I hope it's an easy solution of just giving it more water, because I could just turn the sprinkler on and give it more water. The vine here, like, look at how big these leaves are getting. These leaves are getting really big, and I'm so proud of it. And the whiteflies are totally gone. This bean plant has sprouted and it's growing new leaves. These two have sprouted and they're starting to grow leaves. But what I'm most really, I guess, excited about is that, this plant here that used to be unable to grow new leaves has started growing new leaves right there. And it's also, this bean pod is getting so big. So I hope it starts making more flowers in the future, because the pink flowers it makes are really beautiful. But speaking of flowers, this papaya tree has some little flower buds. I don't know how well I can focus this, but you see that? That's a flower bud. Although, I'm probably not going to eat the first papayas it makes because they might be bad. I don't want to focus a lot of energy on making papayas before it's big enough to make them fast. And so, like, look at how yellow these leaves are getting. I think that's not a good thing. Or not an okay thing. But next is this little papaya seedling, and of course this sweet potato vine that stopped growing here for some reason. It's growing more leaves at every node, like right there, and right here. And even down here, there's not much light. This wood also has no whiteflies on it. There's no pests of any kind on it. And so the last thing to show are the peppers, which I think are doing well. See? Look, this one is actually growing more leaves than just the seed leaves. The rest of them, some of them, their leaves are pretty big. And then these, I think these are Melrose peppers, and this one's also Melrose, and these might be ahi. These in the middle are all ahi. I don't know if any black Hungarian peppers sprouted, but I hope some did, because they make purple flowers and black fruits, which is really cool. So anyways, that's about it for this video, except I'll provide a picture of the onions growing in my room under the grow light, and then that's the end to this video. So bye bye. Meow.